What's up guys, this is Tomer from sourcingmonster.com and welcome to another video. In today's video we'll be talking about one of the most anticipated sales event of the year, which is Prime Day. We'll cover on when Prime Day 21 is scheduled to be set and how to prepare for Prime Day 21 and get the most out of it. Now, before I'm moving into the video, for those that don't know about me, my name is Tomer. I'm a 7-figure seller, a full-time Amazon FBA seller, and make sure that you subscribe to the channel and you click the bell so for every new video that I upload related to Amazon FBA and e-commerce, you can get the notification and keep yourself up to date. Please also smash the like button. It helps me promote the channel and help enrich more people. Let's start with the video. All right, so what is Prime Day? For those that don't know it, I assume that most of the viewers, and if you reach to this video, you're an Amazon FBA seller and you already know what is Prime Day. But for those that don't hear about it or, know what does it mean, it's really a sales event that Amazon created to really promote sales throughout the whole platform with massive savings and opportunities to save a lot of money for consumers. It's also a great opportunity for sellers like us to really get ton of sales in short period of time. So the more that you're prepared, you can take advantage of this. Now, before we start, I always like to share and give my opinion, the way that I operate my business, and what really Prime Day mean for me as an Amazon seller. So for me, Prime Day doesn't really work that great. Yes, it's relatively, you get much higher sales than normal days, but I feel that with items that are not kind of giftable or that people in general need to their house or that they are using on a regular basis will not go through. So if you unique item that really meets or serves specific purpose or solution to a problem, it might not really be a good idea to really invest a lot of time in doing promotions or trying to get much more sales or really utilizing Prime Day. But at the end of the day, like always, test it in yourself, test it with your account, see how your products reacting, how your products are selling through Prime Day. For me, again, it's the third year for me that I'm going to be selling as a seller, and the first 2 years didn't really work well. So just keep your items at the same price if you have like specific problem solving items. If you have more general items that could be giftable or people could just buy it when they see it without really thinking about it, and I would say like something for the home for a good price, like a vacuum cleaner or anything that people consume on a regular basis but they will buy it because they get like a good deal. This is a good item to go after. Now, um like, when is Prime Day 2021 is scheduled to be at? So no one really knows yet. I did see a post with someone that gave dates and all of this, but I think that it doesn't really based on anything, it's guessing. I can tell you based on information that I have internally from someone at Amazon, that she talked with me and she let me know that please be prepared. Please prepare your offers. Please have enough inventory. And I will cover in the next point on what are the things that you actually, what are the things and actions you can take to be prepared for Prime Day. But from what I understood from her, which is an Amazon employee, it's going to be very soon. She didn't really reveal like when it's going to be, but based on her action and what she requested me to do, I guess it's very soon. So when they announce it, the Prime deal slots are limited. So it's important to really make sure that once Amazon announces the exact date for Prime Day, and who knows whether it's going to be through 1 day or 2 days like they did last year. I guess that it will be two days like they did. And really, like, just stay tuned and keep yourself up to date when they release the exact date, but no one really knows. So if you hear someone telling you, yeah, it's going to be April 25th, like, it's not set yet. So I'll now cover what are the things that you can prepare or have before Prime Day. So uh Also, I did cover this topic last year. So search for Prime Day, or we'll actually put a link down below in the comments, in the description, for you to check that video, because similar points that I'm going to go over now are covered in the previous video as well for 2020. Okay, so optimize images. So I like to really study the top performing or the top selling listings, and really see what works for them and implement it in my listings. This is how I give specs for the photographer. I get inspiration from a lot of people. I did cover this topic in my previous videos, the way that I give specs for the photographer. But it's all about really checking the competition and getting inspiration, and they're doing the same to you. So take usage of this and utilize this ability that all the listings are there and all the data, so you can take inspiration from. The same applies for the copy, but with the copy it's a little tricky. It's a little like, it's more trickier than photos, where you can see that there's a good photos and you know that it's good. With copy, it takes a little more thought and really checking, like how the more the style of the how they write things. Do they talk about benefits? Do they talk about features? How they really approach it? Do they give some guarantees? Try to really look through the copy of the top selling items, how they are using their copyright. Now, you could have listings that have the bestseller badge in a very competitive niche, but they have like a shitty, and excuse my language, shitty copywriting or shitty copy. And so you have to really be careful and understand how it works to really spot and identify a good copy. So that's my point about the copy. Use like deals. Obviously, you have the lightning deals, you have the prime deal, you have 7-day deals. Last year it was funny, because if you would reduce the item price more than 20%, if I'm not wrong, automatically you will get a badge called like Prime Day Deal, or Prime Day Promotion, which was very awesome without really having like a specific Prime Day deal. So yeah, those deals will definitely like push and create much more sales in any given day. So on Prime Day, even more. You just have to be careful, because you're selling a discounted price. And right now, what I'm doing with one of my items is that I run a 7-day a 7-day deal. And basically it's not break even, but I'm not making a lot of money with this discounted price. But the only reason I'm doing it is to get the bestseller badge. So you really have to think strategically how you can use the tools and resources that you already have. So um, outside traffic and social media. Definitely, you should send outside traffic, especially on Prime Day, when it's a day that it's known for deals and sales, and people are shopping around. So if you send cold traffic from outside Google is less cold like than Facebook or Pinterest or Instagram. But if you send this traffic to your listing, it's should relatively be much higher conversion rate due to it Prime Day, and people already know that there are so much deals out there. Be on top of sponsoring that. This is something that I remember covering last year, but make sure that your budget is not set to be like 200 or 300 or 500, 600 for your campaigns. You put it very small. Like, obviously it's relative. If on normal days you spend like $200 a day, then don't take it higher than that. What you should do instead is actually make it like decrease your budget. So if it was 200 a day and it was eating all your budget, then reduce it to 100. And then after a couple of like noontime, go and check if the depleted the budget and it was out of budget actually, then increase it, put it 150. Then wait an hour or two. If you see again it's out of budget, increase it. But you only are going to increase it based on the results. If the ACOS and number of sales make sense, then you increase it. And why I'm saying it, because there are a lot of window shoppers. What does it mean? So you'll have a lot of people here that Prime Day happens. They come to look for deals. They will look for random items. They will search and will click, but not necessarily buy. So what could happen is that you could have your $200 budget spent like that with very, very high ACOS or low volume of sales. So you really want to analyze real time your advertisement and adjust it accordingly. Inventory management. So inventory management, it's a challenge and a struggle that everyone have in normal times. So before Prime Day, if you want to really have a successful Prime Day and you know that you have an item that is really good for Prime Day and it's a great fit, make sure that you have enough inventory and you stock it, whether it's in 3PL. 3PL actually won't help you because it's one day. It's not like Q4 that you can put it. So make sure that you have enough inventory sitting in Amazon inventory. Influencers market. So you can leverage influencers, especially on Prime Day. It's very similar to the social media and outside traffic that I mentioned. You can leverage them to that they will promote it during Prime Day, and during Prime Day the conversions will be again much higher, and you can like lock a deal or a date with them beforehand, and be like have a boost of sales with those influencers as well. And it's important that you explain the influencers to mention that it's a Prime Day deal, and they can shop and get this deal at a really good price. Last point that I'm going to mention that I'm still testing, it's Amazon Live. Amazon Live allows you to go live on any video, any like you can have influencers, you can even have yourself run live. I suggest that on Prime Day you go live all day long, so you basically feature your items non-stop in a loop. You can hire someone, or you can at least the minimum go one time live, but the more that you will do, the more effect that you will have. Obviously the spots are limited, and it will be massive competition over the spots in the main Amazon live page. So those are the things that I recommend that you do. Of course, I suggest that every different seller would have different actions that they can take, but those are the main ones. But I'll give an example. If you know that your photos are not good before, try to work on them. If you know that your PPC campaigns are not really optimized, work on that. Really, you have to sit with yourself, analyze where are the areas that you should work on, and based on that, build a plan for Prime Day 21. So 2021. So thank you again for watching this video. Please again like this video. It really helps me promote it. Smash the subscribe button if you're not subscribed. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching.